firm that's been here for 33 years in the Lehigh Valley, and we're independently owned and operated, and we run a very large wealth management, tax, and integrated financial planning business, so really an exciting business in these times. In the brochure, you can see my bio, you can see my ideas, but today I just really wanted to talk about, 2 or 3 themes that I think kind of permeate through all of those ideas. And the first one is leadership. I often hear the term leaders are born, and I can tell you that that's completely false. Leaders are developed. Everyone in this room, everyone in your organization, everyone in your family has the capability to lead. You just have to work on it. It's something that takes a very long period of time. Myself personally, I want to give 3 examples quickly of what I've done to personally invest in my leadership skills. So when I was a junior at Lehigh University, all my friends went to New York to go work for Wall Street firms and stack business cards and get coffee for executives. And I said, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I can do that the rest of my life. I enrolled in something called National Outdoor Leadership School. Are there any Knowles graduates in the room? Fantastic, okay. Basically what I did is I spent 3 months backpacking in the Yukon wilderness, learning survival and leadership skills. And really what that taught me was risk management, people dynamics, right? If we go up the mountain up the south side, it'll take 10 hours. If we go up the north side, it'll take 5 hours, but that cornice might break and we might all die. So you learn very quickly team dynamics, risk management, things of that nature. I also enrolled, once I got at Valley National, in the Schwab Executive Leadership Program, which was basically an executive MBA program for wealth management executives. And that was really where I honed my leadership skills, specifically around the industry that I knew I was going to be in for a long period of time. And that was really a fantastic experience to learn about business innovation, brand management, people management, and especially industry specifics of where I knew I was going to raise my career to the next level. And then finally, I'm not originally from the Lehigh Valley, so I wanted to know what it was like to be a leader in the Lehigh Valley, so I enrolled in a program called Leadership Lehigh Valley, which helped me really learn what was going on in the nonprofit community here, what organizations had needs, and how I could integrate my business and myself in those types of programs. So leadership, when you look at my ideas in the book, leadership permeates through every single one of those ideas. We have to be leaders in our business. Small, medium-sized businesses need leadership, not at the top level, but also at the medium and small level, entry-level positions of all of our firms. The second idea I wanted to talk a little bit about was change management. I think you mentioned that in 2033 it's going to be a robotic economy. We've got to change. Businesses need to change, people need to change. So if you're going to be involved in a business here, change management, being a positive change agent is so important, okay? Being a positive change agent is much better than being forced to change. Nobody likes to be forced to change. So positive change is all about creating a coalition and creating a sense of urgency in your life, in your organization, on how you guys can really take the first step in getting people on board with change, all right? It's really important that you set small goals, small wins, I like to say. Sometimes those wins are even baked in. You know you can achieve them, but once people see that you can make those small changes, the larger ones are really achievable. So change is inevitable. I know that, Joe, you showed a book from John Kotter. John Kotter is a great author in change management, so if you guys are looking for examples on change management, fantastic book there. And then in my last 48 seconds, my staff's probably going to love putting a clock up for me when I get back at the office, is really talking about financial health, okay? And this isn't a plug for our business, but really it's tough to be successful in life if you're not financially healthy, all right? It's tough to know if you can start your own firm, if you can make that move, if you can survive after an economic downturn. Being financially healthy and understanding everything about your personal finances is extremely important, an extremely important part of your professional success as well as your personal success. And for those that aspire to be at the top level, you need to have some knowledge of corporate finance, corporate accounting. You don't have to be a CFO, but you should have some understanding of that. So I'm out of time, per usual. Thank you, and I'm really happy to be part of the Lehigh Valley business community. Thank you.